Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, look what we have here. This time, censorship also affect retro games manga side, just like Aerobot and it's citing here. So yeah, even they even managed to force to bend the knee uh, a Japanese payment processors. But well, I'm not making sense right now. So for context, I saw this one and Chibi reviews also noted this and made a video about it. So the author of Love Hina, Ken Akamatsu, is having to shut down a major manga site in Japan because car companies are forcing them to censor their content. And we are talking about Ken Akamatsu is the one that advocates to preserve the old content, the old manga, the way how it released. And of course, he says this is beyond mess up. Not only Visa and MasterCards this time, JCB, Japanese Credit Bureau, bended the knee. They say I'm not going to do business. They didn't even say anything. Even let's get to this because this is shared by the official account of Ken Akamatsu here. Let's translate this post. J-Comic, which I launched 14 years ago and is known as a manga library C, has decided to shut down the site on November 26. I had already retired from management, but this announcement was written on behalf of the company, so he was not in charge anymore. But look what they did. The first, let me explain. The service itself, Manga Library C, is an advertisement revenue based site that distributes ebooks mainly out of print out manga, so already existing one for free and returns advertisement revenue to the authors. Server fees and other costs are mainly covered by paid premium membership fees. So what they're saying, he's saying is that he made something easy for the Japanese to get a hold of the old existing content from authors that they were willing to put their stuff in Manga Library C. Let's continue. The direct cause of the site being down is this time was the notice from the payment processing company that they were terminating all payment services, including payment methods other than credit card payments. All credit cards, including JCB, were suddenly unavailable. So you know what? Yeah, like that. They want them to force the censorship for even all content, and Japan's ally is embracing wokeness. Yeah, I don't have hopes for them. Even the big corporates are siding with the payment processors to be the monopoly that controls everything, even what should be creative or not. Fucking disgusting. Let's continue. And all other payment methods except Bitcash were also unusable. In addition, payments for months that had already passed were withheld, and since no premium membership fees were received for that period or in the future, we were in a situation when we could not even cover the server cost. So yeah, that's why they are shutting down. We were in a situation where could not even cover the server cost. Yeah, because they also fuck you up the ass in not allowing you to even run into server because no, I'm not going to do this with you. Over what? Because of fucking drowns? Despite that how it is advertised for all content, they want to label all content as taboo content and just like, well, it's manga, it's just fiction, but you are against it for a reason. Could it be something like Red Teacher on Onizuka? Could it be something like Berserk? Could be something like the all sexy fan service, the all good looking designs. How Japan also do some jokes about the trunis because well, before calling the trunis, they also do that like gay jokes. Well, that was the part of comedy. They don't like that probably. Since we are talking about payment processors, they are just bending to the UN. But well, we'll get to that later. After careful consideration at the manga literacy management staff, they came to the decision to shut down the site, judging that it's impossible to operate on Bitcash revenue alone. Ah man, that's sad. Even if we found an alternative payment agency, there is a possibility that the phenomenon will occur again. Yeah, exactly, because they are all just colluded. I heard yesterday that Donald Trump won. Maybe if you at this point, U.S. citizens demand Donald Trump to go full Javier Milei and purge all wokeness and even fucking clap the ass cheeks of these fucking payment processors to start messing around with business, because at the end of the day, whenever, even if Donald Trump doesn't like manga, at the end of the day is business. Like, people have money for this, and these fucking fascist dictator r- payment processors are just three as going to dictate what you should do business and what not. But hey, they even went after prawn sites only because some political disagreement, not because they were actually taken care of. At this point, I don't know what else to tell you. This is just fucking stupid. They really want to destroy even the old history of Japan at this point. Just like the fucking boogie shit tried with Ascrit Shadows. Let's continue. And we want to avoid getting by deleting only some of the works. Here is a key part. We want to avoid getting by deleting only some of the works. So he's telling that in order to actually keep operating, we have to delete older works, and we don't want to do that. So he's standing his ground, and this company is doing so. That's shutting down, but they are not cocking themselves out. That's something that even these fucking corporations should learn from that. But well, looking at how Pixip is not getting corroded by fucking furry content. Jesus Christ, that one bended the knee so hard. Let's continue. We deeply apologize for the short period between the notice and the withholding of payment, which resulted in us giving in to the companies that control payment services. But this time, on what basis will they declare the suspension of payment services? That's a good question. Just like I say, probably they want you to push the same holy woke nonsense. It is the same shit. You just They just want to put the fucking globalist agenda. Payment processors, they are one of the main weapons to force all this fucking retarded ideology for new content and also destroy the old one. How much penalty will be imposed or for how long will be last? That's another good question. What specific workarounds were available? Because they tell you, oh, just like with the TOS with fucking Facebook. Oh, you violated the terms of service. Okay, tell me, what did I do? No, if I tell you you're going to go getting banned, you just violated the terms of service. And just like, I'm talking with a shitty bot here. We were able to obtain accurate information such as the provided by the person involved, which we believe will lead to more legitimate investigations and interviews. A long time ago, Lobhina was banned from Apple's ebook app, but was later reinstated. Even now, we often cite experience as a concrete example to protect freedom of expression, and we use it effectively. And they are demonstrating. This dude is actually demonstrating that how the West wants to destroy them. He's sending the message right here. In recent years, payment services have issued unprecedentedly strong conditions and penalties, and if these are left unchecked, it is certain that they will become a problem not only for ebooks, but for the entire Japanese content industry. Exactly. But looks like at this point, look, even a fucking video game industry. Hey, manga industry, learn from fucking your video game industry. They cocked themselves out so much. And look how fucking Bandai Namco is just bleeding talent. Capcom is just full Westerner nowadays. And what else? Koei Tecmo Squeenix, look how they butchered their old stuff. They need to pay attention to this. At this point, they just have to make the realization or the conclusion that if you want to actually exist and create what you like, you have to consider your own people films and not Westerners at this point. because even continuing on, as the party that has actually been forced into closure, we will work out more precisely countermeasures. We could appreciate your support. And yeah, here is the statement on JCB. I can understand open banks, but you are no good. What's this JCB doing? What is on the only international brand in Japan? Also, your credit screen is too strict, please. I saw something here. Let me check that out quick. There you are. And it is happening while this is going on. It must be for impression that they are using some of the framework to pressure it to other payment platforms without doing it directly. Maybe yes, yeah, or who knows, for what every single one of out like this. I'm not going to read you this whole thing, but at this point you are going to notice when as translated on October 29, the Committee of the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women, CEDAW, published its concluding observations on Japan 9 periodic report. So at this point, the left globalist retards, the useful idiots, are already spreading and causing damage just like cancer causes damage to your body inside Japan. So that's all I wanted to share here with you for now. So they really want to destroy preservation of everything, and just like even what I said previously, I even bet Suecia is the one that I bet they are pursuing the ESG money because they want to eliminate parasites, but they are using Google, PayPal, and Visa for it. I still own you a reading of this article, but for now, well, Japan, what the fuck are you doing? That's all I wanted to share here with you for now. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a pretty good day. Please take care.